Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Minecrafters and Halo fans alike of YouTube, to my continuation of building the Cryptum Orb Spear Death Star of Doom, whatever you may want to call it. I'm going to be showing what originally I started working on 2 days ago, since the release of the Halo Mashup pack for Minecraft on the Xbox 360, after this finishes loading. Damn you, slow hardware. Okay, so there's my Mr. Chief scale model that I built with some of the textured blocks that is available in the Mashup pack. I'm also wearing a pumpkin, which gives the Halo heads-up display helmet-looking thing. Showing you Master Chief really quick. Yes, he has a hole in the side of his head. Thanks to an Enderman, I will definitely take care of that in the near future. But this is the focus. This is the Cryptum Orb from Halo 4. When I first saw it in the Nether world, on the Halo World mashup, when the content just came out, I was just completely in awe. I was like, I want to build you. I'm going to build you. I'm going to build a scale replica model copy of the one that you see in the Nether. And this is what I had worked on so far within the first day. It's 28 blocks wide, 28 blocks tall, basically 100% symmetrical in its design. And it has lava flowing. It's supposed to be on the opposite side of the glass, which I haven't finished it yet. And then it has a lava pool with like lava waterfalls on the inside. So I'm working on the liner, and this video is really going to be show you what I've done so far and my progression doing this. I have glowstone in here for lighting. Unfortunately, I still have a couple monsters in here, but they seem to leave my stuff alone, so I'm fine with that, since this is creative mode after all. The lava, once it starts flowing in here, will kill the majority of them. So that's a part of the waterfall frame. Lava fall. You're not going to get very much water in here once the lava starts flowing. Got my bed in here at the bottom of the pool with some more glowstone at the base. Glowstone is just here for working inside of it during the day or night. Preferably working during the day, so I at least get some light through the glass cracks on the sides. You're going to need plenty of glowstone or any sort of light source. Now right here I got more of the lava falls frame completed that goes to the center of the cryptum. And this is 99% identical to the one that you find in the Nether. The difference being, for whatever reason, some of the blocks are off in the official version. So I decided to stick to the most consistent design of the Cryptum Spear, because this is supposed to be, 100% symmetrical. One quarter is going to be identical to the next. So you just go off of what is most consistent about it and continue building from there. So I've made some modifications to its design based off of the defects that I saw in the official version. I don't know if it's just mine. It could be different for other people, maybe perfect for everybody else, and I don't know, a glitch of code or something. I don't know, but this is my replica so far. So I'm finishing some of the frame for the lava falls right here in the base, which I need to complete all of this before I start pouring in my lava. Preferably, I need to complete all of this. Could have lava just going completely crazy everywhere, and it will just make things that much more difficult trying to fill it in. So I'm showing, this is the outer ring of the base, connecting the frames of the separated lava falls. I'm working on, since I have the exterior completed of my Cryptum Spear Death Star of Doom, orange, grape, golf ball, whatever you want to call it, I'm finishing the lava liner. Once I've completed the lava liner, I plan to pour buckets of lava, best to being identical to the one found in the Nether of the Halo Mashup, which I've taken all sorts of screenshots and recorded some videos for reference to try best copy it. I've even gone down there with glass cubes to, get rid of the lava to better see, okay, exactly how did you do this lava fall? They've done a really good job creating this Cryptum Spear. I'm really happy about it, and it's gonna look awesome, hopefully, once I'm done building it. Really excited about it because it's so cool. I mean, it has lava flowing inside of it. You see it through the glass, the lava. It's hollowed out on the inside. You got lava falls in here, and it's awesome. You can make a crazy house or something. I don't need 2 beds, so I threw that out. And I also plan on preferably doing sort of like an Atlas mock-up of something like Master Chief or Mr. Chief underneath this Cryptum Spear holding it up. But focus primarily will be to finish building it. So I gotta finish the liner, which I am working on. You don't need that much space around the pieces of glass because there's gonna be you want lava all the way around the glass for the most part. And you also need preferably no air pockets above the pieces of glass, so it sort of is something to keep in mind as you are lining your Cryptum Spear, if you so choose to build one of these, and endure this project of creating a replica in your own world or whatever. Knocking out some blocks that not needed at the moment. Quite a bit of them I will actually probably be filling back in based off of once I start adding the lava. But first I'm completing upper portion of the liner that connects to the lava falls frame. So forgive me that this is not exactly the most entertaining portion of this, but I figured I would record it and highlight it in case someone else wants to build one of these things and they want to check it out. They can reference some of the material in this, get a better idea of maybe the time that's involved and some of the technical aspects of the spear. The most difficult thing about building one of these things is not the spear itself. It is not incredibly difficult to make a giant ball. More so, an exact copy of the ball that you find in the netherworld of the Halo Mashup. The difficult part is the placement of all the glass cubes and having lava flowing behind them to light up the glass cubes from behind to create the glowing effect that you would see from a Cryptum in the Halo 4 video game, which I've actually never played. I had it. I've played every single Halo up to Halo Reach. I had Halo 4, but I didn't have the time to play it, so ultimately I decided, you know what? It's been sitting, collecting dust. None of my friends want to play Halo with me. We usually play Call of Duty or something of that sort. GTA 5, Call of Duty, Battlefield, or whatever free Xbox Live Arcade game or games that comes out with the Games with Gold program. So I just didn't find the time to play Halo 4, so ultimately I sold it, so I never got to actually see this pretty cool object that has been brought into Minecraft. So that is why I am so excited about this thing. It is just, I don't know, it's wild, it's a circle ball thing, so it's easy, not necessarily the most difficult thing to build. So I've taken on the challenge of building and completing this thing, but discontinuing my rant, the difficult part is getting that lava flowing behind the glass. You have to encase it with block, which in this case, the one that you find in the nether is iron blocks. You have the glass blocks, which makes no difference. The glowstone would be replaced with more iron blocks eventually, but I'm currently using it as lighting. That's the only reason why you see the glowstone orbs all over the place. That's the circle things right here on the right. Now, I will show, after I finish tweaking my liner a bit, as I start to build the blocks around the glass and start filling them up, you're going to fill it in from the bottom up. I did a couple of tests where I just started like pouring buckets of random lava, and it doesn't cover the glass cubes the way I want, because as you want the lava to be against the glass without an air pocket. So what you do is you have to encase a little bit of a frame around the glass with lava that is allowed to pour on top of it. So in my video here, you also see me going outside, checking through the gapes and holes, see how well I've done to best replicate this Cryptum Spear. It will not be a 100% replica of the original one. It will be, the actual size and everything, and you'll see the lava through the cracks. Interior will not be exactly the same because I plan on just playing around with the core, trying to be as minimalist as possible when I finally do pour in the lava, and also for the fact that I started some of these videos based off of that theirs was not symmetrical on every single side, whoever designed it. So I need to fill in this. It's empty space. It's not necessary to this build. Filling it in as best that I can. And then once I finish the lava liner, is what I'm calling it, for the interior, I will then start pouring in my lava from the bottom up. Part of it I will actually go underneath my Cryptum Spear to pour the lava, make sure it's sitting properly, throw a stone right back in there before I get started. Okay, so looking at my inventory, I finished the exterior of around the center. Need to finish lining my liner. As you can see, if I poured my lava falls, if you've seen the Cryptum orb spear thing, you'll know what I'm talking about with the flowing lava falls that comes out of the center into ultimately the bottom of the orb. So I need to finish the liner. I'm about halfway through at this point. So this is going to take me a little bit before I get to the pouring of the lava, the most exciting part. This is, and will be, for the most part, an exact copy of the one in the Nether. Can't stress that enough, because I want not just a copy of it, but I want the interior liner with the lava flows to look almost 100% identical to the one that I saw. This thing is really cool. It's fun to build, and once I'm done with it, the plans that I have, playing around with it, the build around it is going to be well worth it. Let me drink some coffee. Yum, coffee. Alright. Now it's starting to get a little dark. Despite having the glowstones for light, I didn't put them around enough to light up everything that I'm working, so I will use the bed here in a little bit once I finish up a bit more here. As you can see, I'm trying to be careful not to put too much blocks in front of the glass. You can block some of the glass, but keep in mind, there's going to be lava on the opposite side of the glass. So when you start pouring in those buckets of lava to light up your Cryptum Spear, you're going to need to break the glass, break the stone behind it, put your bucket of lava there, pour your lava out, and then quickly replace the piece of glass. And it's far easier to build around and have that gap pre-existing before you start pouring the lava. That way, once you pour the lava, you work from the bottom up in layers So you can see how it works. It's less chaotic because as you pour the lava and finish your spear from the bottom, the lava just stays level. It's not overflowing or doing anything crazy. If you try to complete the liner and then pour the lava in from above, there's a lot of inconsistencies with not just the flow of the lava, but also you don't want to have the air pockets over the pieces of glass, because what happens is you will see the lava on the opposite side of the glass, but then you have this like strange gap, which really is no big deal. But if you take a closer look at the one in the Nether, you know, they paid attention to that and made sure that there wasn't a gap there, so the lava is just constantly flowing. It lights up the glass. The orb looks awesome as all heck. You know, that's what I want to copy and recreate here with the building of this spear. I just happen to be recording it at the same time. So I can show what I've done and some of the things that I've done with the liner. There might be, and there most likely is, a faster method of building this and lining it. Especially more so if you're on the PC. I'm sure you just basically go, oh, I want a 28 by 28 spear I made out of this material. Bam! And then just hollow it out, replace certain segments with glass, and deal with the technical stuff of adding the lava to get the results that you want. So I'm just focusing on the liner at the moment. I'm not completely done with it. I'm referencing some pictures really quick of screenshots that I took, trying to get this right. Focusing on the lava falls frame of the liner, because that's the easiest thing for me to work on and build first before doing the corners. Corners will be last once the liner for the bottom pocket of the lava falls is complete. The backs of the lava falls are complete. Then I will work on the corners while pouring buckets of lava. I'll pour my buckets of lava, encase them in more iron blocks, move up to the next level, pour more buckets of lava, more iron blocks around them, encase them. So it is it is time consuming, depending on your experience of building with the blocks and playing Minecraft. But also more so that, you know, I don't know what 343 Studios did, or what tools they used for reference when building this to make it faster. I'm just doing the best of my ability to create a copy of what I saw in the Nether after digging around inside of it, busting blocks, taking pictures, and recording some videos of it. I'm not 100% sure how they poured the lava for these segments. I just know that there's no air pockets for the most part above the pieces of glass. I know that they did a great job on the lava liner for the interior of the Cryptum Spear, but it is not exactly symmetrical on every single side. Mine will be once it is done. What else? I don't know how they went about pouring the lava. I just know that there's lava on the opposite side of the glass to light it up for that fun effect. And for anyone else trying to build this, I hope some of this video will help you with your own creation of this spear, bringing in your own world, or whatever fun that you want to do with it or have themed. But also something fun about this is you can do water flowing on the opposite side of the glass with maybe a glowstone behind that to light up the water a bit. You can do glowstone in place of the glass so you don't have to deal with the lava. So right here I have the liner. For the most part, the platforms leading to the center of the lava pool complete. Finishing the bottoms right here. And then I am going to complete my liner, starting now. This part is actually fairly easy with the amount of progress that I have made so far. Got some epic Halo music playing in the background. And one of the soundtracks that's included with the Halo Mashup for Minecraft They play completely random. I'm not exactly sure how to select which soundtracks that I want to listen to specifically, or if there is even an option to do so. But who cares? It's Halo music. I'm doing a Halo-themed spear object from the Halo universe, so it's very well fitting. Referencing some of my materials really quick, so this bottom area around the platform is about as right as possible. Near to perfection. The lava is actually going to flow over these blocks I am placing. Now, there will be lava sources in the corner, but also going to be having the lava falls pour out of the frame once I am done here. So this will just take me a few minutes to finish this. And then I am going to start pouring some lava. Show how that works. Best that I can, some of my progress. Almost done. If you haven't bought this pack yet, you definitely can download the trial mashup of it to take a look at what I'm talking about. Go down to the Netherworld. You can't miss it. It will be a giant spear, which is the Cryptum. This is what exactly I'm building, is the Cryptum. Replica of it, anyways. So I'm filling in this, almost done. Hold your horses. All I need now is a bunch of creepers to bust in and completely troll my building of this. Knocking out the lights. Put down some new light sources. Okay, so this is the center liner of the lava pool that goes down the center of this. I need to finish the backing for the lava fall frames, which I will do here in a second. But I am almost ready to start pouring my lava for this center area. Alright. So here's an example of the backings of the lava falls complete. This area not complete yet, so I'm going to line that now. Line all the sides. Finish it. You don't have to fill in the backs completely with your iron stone, because some of those gaps back there is where you're going to be pouring lava, so try not to go crazy while doing this. It's also one of the last parts of the map. Not the map, but this Cryptum Spear that you will be filling in with lava is on the other side of these lava falls. Because if you do it the way I've done so far, where you fill in the lava from the bottom and you work your way up in layers, and then you start encasing the lava, so that way you can double check to make sure there's no air pockets over the glass. The final part that you will be filling in with lava will be the upper levels above blocks 15 to 28. No, actually not even the 28. I think it ends at 22. That's what I wrote down in my notations for my replica of this. Okay, so that's one liner for the backing of my lava falls. On to the next one. Now you can probably, I don't recommend it, depending on your experience, you can definitely wing it and just have a funnel system of how you encase your blocks around your pieces of glass, so you can just pour the lava from the top and just fill in everything, and then just go about busting pieces of glass and pouring more lava for any potential air pockets. I don't want to do that, and I don't have experience enough to do that to my liking. That is why I will stick to the method of just hollowing out blocks accordingly on the bottom to pour in my lava to light up all my pieces of glass, working from the bottom level all the way up, spending potentially more time than it should take. But if you have the experience to save you time, by all means, take advantage of it. That experience is well earned because you gain it from actually applying effort. Unless somehow you entered the Matrix or something. Of course, there's always game guides that give you some quick tips. Not on this though, unless 4J Studios and 343 Industries releases some quick tutorial videos on how they built theirs and how to replicate it really quick. It'd be awesome and quite the time saver. If there's any quick tips in there, if they did something like that to recreate this. There's a lot of awesome vehicles and structures that they created in the Halo Mashup world. You most certainly will see them if you play the trial, or if you've already bought this, or you look around YouTube, you'll see some great highlighting videos of some of the things that you will find in this mashup pack, aside from the new textures, the Halo theme background music, and creatures and everything. It's really fun. You know, I like Minecraft a lot as is, and I'm a pretty big fan of Halo. So this is just like so awesome. Alright, so I'm pouring in my lava for, I finished my lining. I finished the backing and frames for the lava falls. I have the pieces of glass there because I want the lava to sit put before I come around and bust through it, because I was having an issue having the lava flow evenly and fill the center completely, which you'll see what I'm talking about. Alright, busting my glass. I'll also be taking out my glowstone here in a second, since I won't need it anymore to light up the place. But see how there's two sections on each side that the lava is not getting. And then you have a lava source at the top of each lava falls that I've created. These are modeled, for the most part, exactly the way that you find them in the Netherworld of the Halo Mashup pack. Flows down nicely, it looks great. Now I'm going to add an extra bucket of lava source to fill in those gaps. Yeah, you see, it's not coming in right. I didn't make a screenshot or pay enough attention to better document how they did their lava sources to fill it, but this seems to work by just putting an additional one in the center. So that starts to fill it in nicely. So we'll do each side. Another thing is, at the bottom of this lava pool is supposed to be, for the most part, still. It's not crazy flowing like this. So, the easiest way around that would be to fill the bottom first with lava, but I'm going to be using glass, because I didn't think of doing that first before I started pouring my lava. I'll load it up with glass, pour some more buckets of lava at the bottom so it's nice and still. I really hope that you like the progress that I've made so far with my Cryptum Spear. I appreciate you watching this video, and I hope that you might have gotten some ideas for if you choose to work on yours, whether doing lava, glowstone, water to fill in yours, or maybe just make a giant spear. Then you really wouldn't need to watch this video or anything of the sort. But I will be posting more videos of my progress completing this. I'm at this point 90% done. Need to finish the upper 50% of the spear, finishing lighting it up. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you have plenty of magic bananas in your life. And that you enjoy this mashup pack if you so choose to buy it like I did. I thank you for everything, and if you can like the video, I'd greatly appreciate it. If you subscribe, you will be notified when I post more.